Hello YouTube, it's John again, and I'm Northeast Retro Dad. Again, aim of the channel, let's build a nice collection going back to the old Atari and also something a bit earlier. And again, let's see if we can just get a good gaming sort of collection museum in place. So again, I've lost my stand, so I'm going to be using my hands, so it's going to be very shaky, but I'm sure we'll get through this. But this was a £20 pickup with this, just about 4 or 5 mile away. As soon as I seen it, I thought, well, I've not got one of them. I'll have a look at that. There was a few games as well with it. And there's a PlayStation 2 there, 2 controllers, and a lead. And for some reason, they had the polystyrene things to go inside the box. But yes, PlayStation 2, lovely condition, all nice and clean. That is a total lie because that is the mucky rags from cleaning it. So yes, so for the price I do expect to do a bit of work afterwards, and it didn't come with a figure of 8 power leads, so I had to use one of my spare ones, but I've got loads of different leads for all the different consoles. But yes, there was nothing inside of it where you do normally get like a game or something, but no, it is working. 2 controllers, I didn't notice much wrong with them barring this one, there was no rubber on was it thumbsticks, so again there's probably Call of Duty them off or whatever it is. Again, the aero lead's still there. Again, it just didn't come with the power lead at times, which I've got over there. So I just used one of my other, was it power cables. The other one, I don't know if you've heard of these ones before. I hadn't. The earliest ones I'd heard were the Binatone ones. So this one is like looking at, it's the Prince Tronic Tournament. Again, 2 controllers. These do just lift and come off. Go back in. Lead goes around about 2 foot, so you still gotta have it close. It reminds me of the old Binatone games when you have a look at the ones that they've got over here. So you have a better look at there. So again, it's got like all the like bat and ball games, if that sort of makes sense. But that comes in a cartridge by itself. But it did also come with 2 of the cartridges here. One is the Grand Prix 2004, which I think is 2 different racing games. The different variations is just for different was it restrictions on the game or how hard it makes it. The one below it is a Stunt Cycle 2003. That one, I think it's 4 bike games. The WWF game box, that's what the Superstars 2001 came in. But yeah, it's classed as a Colour Program 2000, but when I did a bit of research on this, I think it's 1977 was the gameplay. These do come out, but there's no, I think they should have a little stopper or something foam on this top, or plastic. So they've broke off both of them, but again they do come out, no problem. Buttons are all working, all the movements there. Again, it's just probably have to make something just to go over that and give it a bit more of a clean. I think it's got a bit of dust in places, so I'll be getting my toothbrush out next, I think, to give it a better clean. But just a quick £20 pickup. Very happy with it. I think the controllers, I think on the PlayStation 2, probably get the money back off that, but I've got a working PlayStation 2. Again, RF leads. I've got another, was it figure of it, power lead for that one. Oh, this one, it didn't come with an adapter. I've got a multi-adapter, so different polarities, so I got it working that way, but it does also take 4, I think, C batteries, and that'll get it to work as well. I don't know if I've had a C battery in a long time. And the back of the, I don't know if I can lift it up, the back of the, was it battery terminal's missing. But what do you expect for the sort of price, really? Hi, another pickups one. I'm going to surely roughly carry on from another video I just did before, and that was, I think, I can't even think what it was, to be totally honest. I think it was a new console, but either way, I managed to pick up it was ZX Spectrum Plus 2. Just been trying it out there. Awesome, really is. Lots of memories came back flooding. I've done some little bits of videos as well of just the initial loading screen, because it just brought back so many memories for me. And then when the game started, it did take about 4 minutes to load in. Brilliant, honestly, still. I couldn't get the joystick to work on this game. I don't know if the joystick's a bit faulty or what. Keyboard works perfect. I've got a bit of gameplay on just like for a minute, so it's not like too much. Game wise as well, I got a massive load of games with this. These are the little cardboard box ones, and again, is that much of a shadow? I can turn the light off or put the light on. I'll try it with the light on, so just 1 second. Yeah, I've just closed the curtains and turn the light on. So I know Death Streets in the background because I'm just going to play the game to death later. But I also managed to get the Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Hero Turtles game. Again, it's the arcade game from what I'm like sort of looking at. This is the 128 version as well as the 48K. The other Turtles game as well. Got that one as well, so it's the coin-up version. I didn't know there was much of a difference one, and this one's like the main arcade one, I think. The other one, I think it's just a normal platformer. Sorry, that's just like a normal platformer one from looking through. If that sounds too much, I do apologise. Now I've got Outrun on 2 discs. I don't know why. It does say tape 1 and tape 2, so I've also got Outrun on just 1 tape, so I'm not too sure. Of course, the manual. Nice one, considering its age, everything else all still very good. Probably go back to doing me little programs and stuff, but it was nothing like game wise. It was just like little like word puzzles and different things. This is a staple for the Spectrum. Scrabble, played many hours on this. I even used to cheat as well. I think I used to make up words just to put more, like all the high letters going through and get the double words and say, are you sure about this word? Of course I am. It's a made up one. But I beat the computer every time. This is a lovely box set. One of my favourite games, Double Dragon. One of the ones going out. Ninja 2 wasn't bad, and WEC Le Mans and Afterburner, but Double Dragon, that was the boy. And again, the one that's shown in the background, Death Wish 3, awesome game. I think I had the cheat. I think I had the cheat cartridge for the Commodore 64, the one that you plugged in the back, so you can cheat, click into all the games. And I used to put this on like unlimited fire. Honestly, it was so much easier when you had a limited like machine gun. Another little awesome, just memory jetpack, really good. Reminded me of Defender, the way that you used to like go around in a ship. This was a guy with a jetpack on his back, but again, gameplay was absolutely brilliant for jetpack. Never heard of this one. This one is Spike in Transylvania. So again, just really good to have a try some of these like old games to see if it's platformers that have just hopefully hidden gems. Oh, this one was awesome, but the first one was just as good. Ghostbusters 2. I hope I've got Ghostbusters 1 in this collection. I would have thought you got the second one. I love the first one. But again, the first one just brings back so many memories. Enjoyed the second one as well, but the first one was just more memories. This is again Fantasy World Dizzy. We did meet the brothers that developed all the Dizzy games. I think they come to a nerd event once. So it was really nice to see them both. Another Dizzy one, Magic Land Dizzy. Again, not played. The Flintstones. I don't know if it's just seems like another platform one by the looks of it. Never heard of this one either. Batman. And there's an Altered Beast demo there. I know Altered Beast. I know pictures on that one. But if you heard of Batman, know it's any good, give us a shout. Oh, we do have it. The original Ghostbusters. Spent many hours playing this, just going round and round until was it all the ghosts amalgamate in the middle, and you got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Oh, there was a few pictures there. Don't know if you can see very well there. But it was always good when, I don't know, just the whole gameplay of it. For such a simple game, really good. This one is a 7-game pack. Looking at them, best one is probably Rampage. Other ones, don't really know them, I'll be totally honest. there's one playable demo, some games, but the Rampage is the complete game, and that's the best game anyway. Another magnificent 7-pack. Again, out of these ones, Turnanog, good platformer. I remember playing that one a long time ago, but I don't recognise Pokerama, but it's got like Popeye, so I'm not too sure why that's got Pokerama underneath it, unless that's a different one. Good racer, Buggy Boy. I did like these sort of games. Chess still do, and it's what started me. It was probably a love of playing. I think I managed to get out to level 10. I got to level 6, I think it was. And I was proud of that. I don't know if any was the person that originally had these games. Played Scrabble more than chess though. Oh, this is another supposedly Quattro 4. Out of the 4 games, I don't recognise any of them. Wizard Willy, Little Puff, Frankenstein Jr. and Ollie and Lissy 3. No, never heard of them. Nope. It's not the camera slightly. There we go. This is a 10-pack one, but off the 4 it says on the front, Arkanoid, I remember that one. I think I loved Arkanoid and Arkanoid Revenge of Doe. But I have no idea what the other ones are. Hate, TLL, Cyclone. Again, if these ring a bell to you, give it a shout. This one needs no introduction. Paperboy. I love the Paperboy games. I used to like the real arcade game when you had the rubber handlebars. It looks very similar on the gameplay on the back. Another gem, the New Zealand story. Love this game. I think I played on every Commodore, Spectrum. I think it even came out on the DS as well. But again, brilliant little game. Just you played the little Tweety bird. But yes, New Zealand story, very good game. Soundtrack was good as well, I thought. Another awesome soundtrack, Trapdoor. I remember doing all the different levels, the stages throughout the game. But again, it was just, I must have been playing this when I was around 8 or 9 year old. So again, very good game. Ball Crazy, not heard of this one. So another one, have a look around. There's some pictures on the back, but again, I don't really. Seems a platformer of some sorts. These two, you will remember. Renegade, the first one. Good little fighting game. To me, it was a Double Dragon clone. And the second one, Target Renegade. Were the Hit Squad these? Yes, Hit Squad. This is another Imagine game, the Vindicator. Vindicator, I've got slight memories of it being a platformer, but again, I can't recollect too much from it. This one is just a spare tape deck, and supposedly it's got Dizzy 2 and Dizzy 3. I have no idea how these paid for games managed to get on this cassette. This must have been just luck of the draw, just fell by an angel. Again, not heard of this one. Star Paws. Looks it's futuristic. You're a dog. I don't know what you're doing as a dog, if you're fighting, shooting or what, but another game I'm gonna have to try out. Two classics ones here. School Days is the first one. I did enjoy School Days. Again, it's just going around all the different levels, attacking the teachers, doing all different things. The next one, remember, this is probably one of the first games I ever completed, but Whizball. Absolutely awesome game. And again, once you've got the first couple of balls to get more control over Whizball, then it was a lot easier. And then once you start clicking all the colours to complete the whole area, again, I got the massive sort of just praised myself when I actually completed it, because I must have done this when I was about 10 or 11. It's not a game, but it's a cassette head cleaner. Again, I remember having these in little drops to go on the tape as well, just to keep everything clean. But as you can see, it is working, so I'm pleased with that as well. Wrestling game, Rock and Wrestle. I don't know much about this one, I'll be totally honest. Yeah, it's got some basic graphics at the top, but again, it's not a wrestling game I've played. Common one, Donkey Kong. They're just really brilliant games. I think, like, if you played the arcade, these are good little port overs. No pictures on the back. It's just got, I think it was a thing, so it must have been a magazine sort of tape deck. It's got probably 4 or 5 games on it. I can't really make out if anything's on there, to be honest. The Raiden, the Rapids, Heroes of Khan. I've heard the Kane once, but this is the Khan one, I think. So again, no idea. Ones will be, again, just to have a look through and see what I can find off of them. Oh, this one's a black case. Let's see what's inside of it. Oh, it's another Outrun one. I did say I've got that double pack with Outrun 1 and 2 on, so I don't know if this is like a 2 sides one. Yeah, this is the audio side, it says, so it must be like the radio bit, and then the front side must be the game side. Oh, you can't go wrong, Wonder Boy. Going through, and the top one is just some Zarius Mega Game and some demos. Demos I used to really love, because like, when you didn't have a lot of money, it was good to play them. Karnov. It's like a bit, is it like a bit of a barbarian, like left to right scroller, I think, from what I can remember. Got more memories of this one. Just 4 to go now, don't worry. Oh, what a classic pack is this one. Hypersports was brilliant, Yeah Kung Fu was brilliant, Green Beret was brilliant. I can't remember the ping pong one, or Milky, but the other 3 awesome games. Another 6-pack one. Who Said That? Ian Botham's test match. I remember the test match one. It wasn't too bad. One for the Road, Hard, and Superfile. Whatever Superfile was, I've no idea. Last 2 compilations. This one is the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom Atari game. There it is. Can't remember playing the Temple of Doom. I don't remember Raise the Lost Ark, but I think that was on the Atari. And the last one is this one. Again, can't remember Street Hawk or Knight Rider, or Highlander or Miami Vice. Rambo I remember playing, and Daley Thompson's Super Test. I remember playing that one as well. But the other ones, just probably movies made into games. But that is... Oh, I was going to say, is that everything? Nope, one more. Oh, we have the Exploding Fist. Awesome karate one. I played this one with Exploding Fist, and Yeah Kung Fu were the 2 karate games I used to play. Both very good games. And that's it, I do believe. So, hope you like this quick little pickups, and it's good to have another Sinclair ZX Spectrum 2. This one wasn't boxed, but I'm pleased that everything's working. Bound the joystick. Didn't have much work with that one. I couldn't get it to work on this game. Up the top there, if you can have a look. So behind the Batman TV is my ZX Spectrum 2 Mega Pack. So I might get the joystick out of that one just to give that a try. But it could be a port or a joystick issue, or just a game issue. But again, as you can see, very proud, very happy. Love to have this one. I'll probably throw at the end just the little clips of it loading up for nostalgia, and a bit of the gameplay as well. So that's it for now. Bye for now. How's this for a bit of nostalgia? A Spectrum game loading. This is an awesome game I used to play always when I was younger. It was Death Wish 3. Mine was the 64K version though. I just read the Commodore 64 version. So it would be the 48K for the Spectrum, 64 for the Commodore. I never played the 128 version, but again, this is the new 128 ZX Spectrum Plus 2. When I saw that I had Death Wish 3 in the game collection, decided to just at least try and load it, if nothing else. So if you can pick up on that sound. There we go. This is what it was like before all the modern consoles came out. And a loading picture. So Death Wish 3 was a Gremlin game. Oh, I haven't plugged the keyboard in. Keyboard, joystick. Just got the Mega Drive pads out, so that should work by rights. I was going to say the amount of times this game took to load, but then some of the brand new games now can take 20 minutes to like an hour, to be totally honest, just loading it for the first time. To me though, Atari or the Mega Drive, it's still plug and play, just has always been the best. When they're going too long, I'll try and get a bit later if it loads in, but again, just a bit nostalgia for you. Yeah, there's a slight wobble on it. Like say, finally did load. I'm just rewinding the tape now as well. Just always rewind the tapes for the next time. It's got keyboard on there, so I'm sure I played on joystick last time, so I'm hoping I can transfer it over to get a bit of a screen shift. I don't know if that's just because the tape's rewinding still. There we go. It is on me some. I was at my Philips TV. It's the Space helmet one. So you want a good clean. I will clean the inside of that. Clean side inside of that eventually. Gonna change over keyboard. Not with them. Let's have a look. Again, just want to say, I will say it did take about 3 to 4 minutes to load up. Loved every second of it, and even now that the game's playing and everything's working, over the moon with this. It's just a bit of gameplay for you as well. I think it comes out at a slight angle. Oh, sorry. I couldn't get the keyboard to work, like. Sorry, I got the keyboard to work, I couldn't get the joystick to work, so. I love the guys that come and just drag their bodies away. Change guns on this? Yes, there it goes. Magnum, machine gun. What's the way of going up into doors? What was on there? Again, just a tiny bit of gameplay for you. Again, brings back loads of memories, this one.